with the Fender Stratocaster from '59, and I have this little beautiful story about this guitar. I was contacted by a Danish guitar legend who's been on the Danish stage from late 60s. His name is Ivan Horn, and he contacted me and said that I was going to be the next to play this Fender Stratocaster. And I was a little shocked and said, but Ivan, I can't afford a '59 Strat. And he said, no Rune, there's a story about this guitar, and I want you to play that guitar now. And yeah, I was a little, so why Ivan, why are you gonna give me a guitar like this? And he told me that the doctor had told him that he only had 2 weeks left, which is yeah, a sad story. But the beautiful thing is that he took me to meet up, and we met in a cafe with his son, who's also a guitar player, 19 years old. And the guitar was there, and they just told me to play it right away, and I was sitting there playing the guitar, and they said, but I'm afraid of playing this old instrument, it's very expensive, so maybe it's just gonna end up in my studio or somewhere safe. And he said, no, this is a guitar that you just take on the road and play it. So I've been playing this guitar since I got it in May in 2017. The story behind the guitar is, it's the guitar player Mickey Guitar Baker who played with Ray Charles. He was the guitar player of Ray Charles, and one day in '59 Ray Charles told Mickey to go buy a Fender Strat because that was the new sound that he wanted on his album. So Mickey, he bought this guitar, and some years later he was playing in Denmark and he met Ivan Horn, and they got friends, and they played together a few times as well. I know they opened the Roskilde Festival in '75 in a band by Billy Cross, I think, and they even recorded the music and released an album. But Mickey, they really had a nice friendship, and Ivan always said to him, I want that guitar, this guitar is beautiful, and I think it's better looking than me. And Mickey's wife was here as well in Denmark, American wife, and she also almost kind of fell in love with Ivan. They really had a close relationship, the three of them. And another weird thing that happened was they went to the Danish jazz club Montmartre. A sad story as well. She had a stroke in Montmartre, and she actually died in the ambulance from Montmartre. I'm not sure, something with water in her lungs. But it ended up, Mickey, he only wanted to speak to Ivan about it. He was so sad and didn't really want to play guitar, and just spoke to Ivan all the time on the phone. And then he told him that he had left the guitar in Denmark underneath the couch for Ivan to play. And he also told Ivan that when he was not going to play the guitar anymore, he should pass it on to the next talent. So for me, of course, it's a big honor to be third in a line of great guitar players, and yeah, it's quite amazing to be able to play this beautiful, amazing instrument now. And I also met up another time with even a week later in a holiday house, and he really wanted to come out and listen to me play the guitar live. And it had to be somewhere near Copenhagen where he lived. So 1.5 weeks later, he was supposed to come and listen to me play the guitar, but 2 days before the concert I was called, and he had died of cancer in all his body, Ivan, so that was very sad. But his son, the week before he died, went to a concert with me, another part of Denmark, and he actually filmed on FaceTime live. So Ivan, he heard one track live on the phone, and I've seen a beautiful picture of Ivan sitting there listening in the phone. And also after that, the family asked me to play that track with actually the whole band I was playing with. We played that in the church. So that was a real honor for me, and beautiful. What a beautiful story and person, both Mickey and Ivan. So I'm very thankful, and when I'm done playing this guitar, I'll find the right person to keep playing this instrument, so it will just go on and on and on. So thanks, Vintage and Rare. This is the guitar.